Hello everybody, CAOS Music here. Hope you're all having a great day wherever you are. We're back! It's been such a long time and I apologise for taking so long. There's been a heck of a lot going on since the last video all the way back in January, 6 whole months ago. So I thought I'd make a video to bring you all up to date with things, both in my life and with this channel. First things first, as you can probably see by my surroundings, we've moved into a new house. We're hoping this new space and our new surroundings will inspire both myself and Mizzy to get more creative with our careers in the arts. Me with my music and art, and Mizzy with her craft, art and photography. We're also closer to a bigger friend group, rather than being isolated and miles away, which should help us both even more. There's still a lot to get sorted around here, but we're getting there. This next bit's about me, my current health and chemotherapy. In the last video before my break, I talked about a new, stronger second line chemotherapy that the doctors would be giving me. It was started a while ago now, and in the politest way possible, it's been kicking my ass ever since. While I've been mostly fine for the first couple of days after the main bit of treatment, as soon as the pump I have to take home attached to my line for the following 2 days comes off, all hell seems to break loose. I feel rough, I feel drained, I feel so tired that I can barely move. This has resulted in a number of hospital stays over the past few months. We found out that the chemo has been affecting my hemoglobin levels pretty badly. I think over the last few months I've had around 15 or so bags of blood transfused into me. But I'm happy to report that currently, at least, things are looking better and I have some form of energy back, although I do still struggle from time to time. I changed the routine, so I now have this chemo every 3 weeks rather than every 2 weeks, so whether that will change anything is still to be determined. On the cancer front, the most recent CT results made for quite interesting reading. I have 2 major masses that they're focusing on. While one of them had grown from 1.5 centimetres to 2.2 centimetres, the other has actually shrunk from 2.5 to 2 centimetres. Also, the tumour markers in my blood, which did start to drop since starting the treatment, have now actually halved. While that may sound great, we don't fully know what that means. What that does mean, though, is that the treatment is actually working with me and I'm slowly heading in a better direction. So I'll be carrying on with it, regardless of the usual kicking it delivers. What was harder for me, friends and family, though, came earlier on in the year. On January the 20th, on the day the last video on here was actually released, while I was in hospital for the first of my many stays this year, I suffered a cardiac arrest and had to be resuscitated by a defibrillator. It was a traumatic experience for my friends and family, particularly for Mizzy, who got a call in the early hours of the morning telling her to come to hospital to prepare for the worst and say her goodbyes. What then followed was 2 further weeks in with her by my side, while I slowly improved and recovered enough to get back home. The fact that I'm still here, once again defying all the odds, led me to create a personal blog of things going on and health-related issues, my story, and so on. It's called the Hereafter blog. Search for it on Facebook if you want to keep up to date with all that, and further follow my story. I'll leave a link in the description below. Right, time for some nicer news away from all the hospital trips. We had one hell of a day on the 8th of April. Myself and Mizzy celebrated our year anniversary on March the 20th, and we were able to renew our vows and have our official reception over a year after we got married, might I add, on the 8th of April, in front of the audience of friends and family that we originally wanted. Because of my condition, we were chosen by the incredible charity called Gift of a Wedding, where they made the entire day happen for us. For those that don't know them, they specialise in organising weddings for those with terminal illness. They sourced the people needed, the venue, and every little detail. These people sourced do the day as a favour and a kind gesture, which shows that there are people around who make this earth a much better place to live. Usually, the people chosen are seriously ill or end-of-life patients and may never have gotten the chance to get married before they pass, creating the memories for their loved ones. Since we already got married last year, they were happy to stage a renewal and a reception for us. The day was magical. Everything we wished the original wedding could have been if it weren't for the lockdown restrictions. I think that's brought you all up to date with me and my goings on, so let's talk about the channel. So yes, I am coming back with videos in the not so distant future, but with chemo knocking me out for at least a week out of every 3, I've decided to slow down the video releases. Once the videos start, if I can keep to a routine and my health allows it, I'll be releasing them every 3rd Thursday at 8 PM. I'm hoping that will give me time to make the videos as good as possible without me burning out in the process. I have started creating a backlog of videos, as I have a lot to catch up on, so now is the time to suggest videos you'd like to see, if you have any ideas. Otherwise, you may be waiting a while for them. If you have suggestions for me to try, please put them in the comments below. I will try to keep you all updated on releases and other things happening on my Facebook page. If you give the page a like, that would be great. I'll put a link in the description below. Also, if you could subscribe to this channel, not only would you be helping me, you also won't miss out on any upcoming content. There's a lot coming in the next few months, so make sure you're kept up to date. I think that's about it for this video. If you have any questions about anything, please ask in the comments below and I'll get back to them when I can. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble on for a little while. I hope it wasn't too draining for you all. I will be back soon with new content. Until then, I've been CAOS Music, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, everybody.